So thank you, everyone. Welcome, and it is good afternoon now. Welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. We are coming to you live from PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And as per usual, I'm Matt. I'm joined with my special co-host right now, the one, the only.
I'm Julie from Greenbrier Games.
You might recognize her from such productions as The Morning Show, Twist Plays Apocalypse 2, and Greenbrier Games. And we are also joined with our special guest now, Kevin, from Baba Geek Games. How you doing today, Kevin?
I am awesome. Thanks for having me.
I really dig the hat. It's very subtle.
It's subtle.
Understated, really.
Yeah.
There's a whole suit, but I decided not to bring it because that would have been just, I didn't have enough room in the car.
I'm going to have to see a picture of it later. I'm gonna hold you to it.
If you really want to know, it's based on that guy.
Oh, okay. So I can show that off in the camera for everyone there. Oh, look, Julie, we can put it over your head there. But it's...
Vast improvement.
Bebop. I like it. And you match so lovely. So, Kevin, what are you showing off for us today?
So this is Robit Riddle.
Robit Riddle.
Robit Riddle, which is a cooperative storytelling game for 1 to 6 players.
Okay.
Up to from 8 or older. Actually, any kid that can sit through a half hour of story.
Okay.
And it's based on, inspired by the Choose Your Own Adventure style books. At least when I used to read as a kid, right? So there's 3 of these books in the box. So I don't know if you...
Cool. There are a lot of questions going
look
on.
at that.
Is the hat a Kickstarter exclusive? Somebody also said that they were going to buy the game just because of the hat.
Just because of the hat?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people can multitask like that. I can't there's something going on the screen.
I'm going to do it for you. You're going to keep talking
I
about
appreciate that because I'm barely able to keep track of one thing at a time.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Twist
ADHD.
Gaming. Oh, yeah. That works.
The benefits of ADHD.
It's a superpower.
It is a superpower. I completely agree, actually. So the Kickstarter is actually already done and successful.
Nice.
So we're past that point.
That's awesome.
I was hoping to have it here, but I just couldn't get the printing done quick enough. So it's being printed right now and then shipped at the end of this month.
Well, and that's hard because you don't want to. You want it to go fast, but you don't want to go so fast that they make mistakes and you miss the mistakes, and then everybody gets it, and you're like, "Oh my God, that card is all wrong."
Yeah,
that's the worst.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking my time because I didn't realize communicating with China, even though they're 12 hours off, was going to be quite as hard as it is. But it was a struggle. But we're working through it.
The struggle is real.
The struggle is real. So, the background story of this is that we've woken up now, and we find that we're robots. So
okay, that makes perfect sense.
So the first thing you have to do is choose one of the robots. There's 6 characters to choose from, so go ahead and choose whichever one
I'm going to be Hum-Harum.
I feel like you're required to be...
Okay, I'll be Beep Beep Bop.
Just because you're dressed like him, So
and you can see on the cards... that green is going to...
Yeah, we're going to green screen a little bit with that card. I promise it's green. It's not a see-through card.
But you can see there, so it's definitely built for,
I don't know.
The phonics are on it, so kids can read some of the harder words.
Okay.
That kind of stuff.
I think Matt's that one.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm changing characters last second here. That's me right there.
That is you. I'm going to be her.
Okay, and you're Pip Plink. So what do we see here on these cards? I see different actions, and then I see story cues. So can you explain those to me, the different actions there?
Yep, so the actions are going to come out, and I can give a brief example real quick. The actions come out when you're having an encounter. So there's an encounter right there on page 30.
Page 30, okay. So
basically, you're going to go, the higher up that list you go, the better the result's going to be. So you're going to choose one of those actions, so one of those symbols, to take the action.
Okay, so there's battery of 2. We've got the what are the symbols' names, so I don't butcher it for you?
Battery is great. Processor is great.
Okay, battery.
What do you think the last one is?
Looks like the Wi-Fi signal a little bit.
It is. It's basically a scanner.
Oh, okay.
So and then what they stand for, the processor is your smarts and wisdom, the battery is your power or inner strength, and the scanner is your observation and communication.
I like it.
So that's all.
The system works.
The system works. I can do icons. Yay! All right. So, and then the story cues are the actions are going to kind of lead into the story, and the story cues are what's used by your teammates to help you out when you need help, because you're always going to need help.
Okay.
So,
I need help.
So story cues here always gets the story, and hunches are usually right.
yep.
I'm assuming we'll see what that means.
Yep. What I usually do, because the game is pretty self-explanatory as we play. So as we get to a certain place, I will explain more of the game as we get there. Does that sound okay?
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and we each get one more story cue just to like kind of mix it up.
Oh, so these are just little flavor things to add more to your
they're
character.
just one additional story cue. Now you can kind of line it up underneath your card if you want, like I just did.
Yelping yellow yarn tangles and traps.
Yes.
I'm mildly confused.
What does it say? I forget.
Yelping yellow yarn tangles and traps. A little bit of a tongue twister.
It is. I like a little alliteration. So
There you go. I also
Yellow yarn, tangles, and traps. You gotta
It's-
say it kind of like that.
that's
I
yours.
feel like it needs to be followed up by like
That's-
Batman. Yeah, that is mine.
No.
You don't get to.
I mean,
You're not two robots.
I'm not that cool.
All right, so we're gonna have to choose a leader out of the three of us. Sometimes I make people do robot voices to see who has the best. I just got a very evil look, so I'm guessing that won't be the way.
It will be the way.
She's doing nose goes.
No, I'm
What
going
is
no,
wrong
this
with
not go.
robot voice? Does not compute. Beep boop beep.
Or the only person that does a robot voice. Very good.
Yay!
So the leader gets to choose one of the three books. You
Clumsy conspiracy, because that sounds like my life.
Perfect. All right, so
So how many story? There's 3 storybooks for this.
yep, 3 storybooks, and each book has about 20 endings in it.
Oh wow. Okay.
And of those endings, about 5 are really kind of juicy. So I'm guessing about 8 to 10 plays per book. So you're looking at
That's not bad.
20 to 30 plays for the box.
Very cool.
And I'll have expansions that will be more books, as long as I'm doing well.
I just saw these. I'm in love with these.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
those are prototype. The real ones, I hate to say, are metal.
Side note here: I'm an engineer and I build robots for a living. So
Oh man,
this is like I'm
This
like
is
way too
magic.
excited
Yeah,
right now.
They
mesh
quality-
properly.
Oh my god.
yeah, these are actually educational gears that I found on Amazon.
That's
Oh my
awesome.
God. All right, sorry. I'm gonna stop now.
Lots of people love the gears. So, anyways, so the leader turns to the first page and starts reading.
I can do that. I think I can. Maybe I can't. I don't know.
You can read.
This-
I've seen it. You know the words.
Page 1. You wonder if your robot decided to go to its favorite place, the Robit Park. You grab your things and head in that direction. When you get there, you meet some of your friends also looking for their pets. There are many here looking for their lost robot friends. Through all of the beeping and shuffling, you find out that some robots have been seen heading towards the materials mining company called Moaning Mines. Their dark buildings and howling mines could be hiding some of the missing robots.
Okay, so it just says what? Turn
to the next page.
Yep. So keep reading.
Moaning Mines. With
Okay,
each step,
So you can, if you want to show that real quick, that header. Anytime you see a header, means that card comes out. So now we're going to look through the location stack right here for the Moaning Mines.
Okay, so we've got a location, Moaning Mines,
Yep.
and
It
story
looks,
cues.
It looks so friendly and warm and
yeah.
inviting.
Build materials can be found, and strange glitches occur here. That sounds foreboding.
So now you can keep going.
With each step you take, the big mining center gets a little closer. Oh, how you wish your best friend was with you now. So, Nay Nibbler.
So Nay Nibbler, so he's going to be in this happy little smiley stack. So I'm going to find them right there. He happens to be on top.
So, oh, he's so adorable.
He's our friend. Also, he's got see-through eyes.
That's mildly terrifying to see through eyes. It's much
quite
cuter.
well,
It's much
actually.
cuter in person.
right.
Coming to a fork in the road, you hear a noise up ahead. Slowing down, you see a small bot coming towards you. The little robot sees you and freezes with fear. Why are you here? He squeaks.
All right. So it says what? Turn to the next page?
Turn to the next page.
Which is just a nice little... So that's what he looks like right now.
Oh my god, he's so sad.
Okay, so we've got a processing of 3, a battery of 1, or a scanner of 2, and then an X, which means none of us can fulfill that, I'm assuming?
So basically you're going... Yeah, so the higher up that list you go, the better the result. So the best option is going to be turned to page 4. But in order to do that, you would have to have a decent. What do you have for processor?
I have a processor of 4.
Okay, so you have pretty good smarts and wisdom. So you would be rolling 4 dice
Okay.
if you want to do that one, and you're looking for 3 successes. But before you do that, you're gonna.
Oh no! Gravity.
I got it.
down.
I got it.
Okay. Before you do that, you're gonna have to tell a little story because out of those 4 dice, you're looking to roll 3 targets on it.
Okay.
Those little targets right there.
So when this says always gets the story, can I take it from him? Is that what it is? Like if he needs help?
You'll see in just a second.
Sorry. Leading. I'm leading. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna
It's
pay
all good.
attention.
So using your smarts, you're going to tell a story about how he's like nervous, right?
Yeah.
So, and he's asking a question. So how are you going to approach that?
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's all freeform here.
It's freeform now.
Oh, okay.
On the spot you are.
Why are we here? Well, we're here to look for our Robit pets, and we were at the park, and I'm trying to be really nice to him because he looks really scared.
Okay.
I feel really bad for him.
Okay.
I feel like he needs a hug. I don't want to scare him by going for a hug, though, because I don't think anyone wants a hug from this guy.
So you're going to try to comfort him.
Okay.
Just using a nice voice. And really, this game is about introing people to storytelling who may be uncomfortable with it. So you could just say, I'm going to use my smarts to try to make them feel comfortable, right? If you want to just say that much, that's great. If you want to do more, that's cool too. So I think you're good. So go ahead and roll the 4 dice.
Okay. Oh, so it's because I'm rolling for the process. I have to say how I'm using my
Processor.
I'm really good at social cues, so I'm going to pick up on how to comfort this little guy right here.
Perfect. All right. So you did not succeed.
No.
You have 2 successes. So you're only 1 away. Now, this is where your story cues come in.
Yes.
So, and the gears. So for each gear that we spend on a story cue, it adds 1 success.
Okay. So he only
Okay.
needs 1 gear.
We only need to help him with 1, and we can spend it on any large card in play that has story cues. So that includes the location.
Okay. And this is how many we get total?
That's how we start with. The only way to get more gears is by rolling the gear on the die.
On the die. All right.
So it is a finite.
So we're
Resource.
gonna. Is this a collaborative?
But,
or
yeah.
is
So
this
now I'll take the lead. So
That's a good idea.
So I have a thing here that says we'll do anything for friends. So
Aww.
So I'm going to spend this story cue on my card here, right on where it says we'll do anything for friends.
Yeah.
And I'll say something like, I know that Hum-Harumph isn't the most cuddly of creatures, of robots, so I'm going to help him out by coming on the other side and giving the guy a nice little pat on the back and, making him try to feel even more comfortable. And maybe explain we're just looking for our robots, hoping to find them.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I spent 1, so that added 1 success, so now we're at 3. So now you
Okay.
can turn to whatever page was next to 3.
Page 4. So that's the next page right there. Page 4. Nay's eyes shine as he stands up straight. He tips his head to the left as he looks up at you. With joy in his voice, Nay tells you, I have been looking for robots just like you to help me find my Clippity. If you are also searching for the missing robots, I would be honored to call you friend and help you with this quest. So Nay Nibbler joins the group. We've got a little symbol there. It says
So
that.
little symbol means flip the current encounter card. So I'm going to flip that, and you can see here if you want to put that over there.
Oh, he's
that
got
Nay is now part of the group because he has stats.
I like it.
So he joins the group, and any player, instead of using their own character to take an action, if his stats are better, can use him.
Oh, okay. Very cool. So, with a friendly smile, he says, I have explored the mines, and there was not much to find there. We probably don't need to cover them again. I was unable to get into the buildings, and their offices may be hiding secrets. So, do we want to follow Nay to buildings, or lead Nay to the mines?
So it's a choice, and you can put it up to the group, but as leader, you get final say. The little symbol next to it, the little rotating symbol next to it, yep, at the bottom right there, shows that means rotate leader.
Got it. So he said that he went and looked. So it really comes down to, do we think that
do we trust
he
him?
was thorough? Well, I don't think he's untrustworthy per
Oh,
se. He
I
seems
went
pretty-
dark with that then.
You did. You went to the dark place
I mean,
fast.
the name is Conspiracy.
I mean, come on, look at him.
That's how they get you.
That is. I was thinking more that maybe he wasn't as thorough potentially as he could have been.
Okay. You think he's a little scatterbrained?
Maybe. Or jumping at his own shadow if he was that nervous to begin with. But he did look. So what do you think?
I vote for let's trust little guy. He hasn't led us to believe that he's untrustworthy yet.
Or at least me.
So, I mean, I'm going to say let's vote. As leader, let's vote. I'm going to say let's follow him to the office buildings.
Follow me to the buildings. Yeah, I'm there.
Okay.
I'm not voting because I wrote the story.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You were outvoted anyways, but it's fine. So we're going to go to page 9 there. And Josh, how are we on time right now? Okay, so we got time for a little bit more story. So together with Nay, you search for a way into the buildings. You find the loading docks in the back are open. Entering quietly, there is no one around. Nay then leads you through
so
the
wait
seemingly...
a minute. As if the leader has changed, does that also mean that the
Oh, yeah.
leader's supposed to be-
I'm sorry.
Not that I just
Leader
the
change,
rules.
book changes, who's
You're
reading?
right. Your reading is delightful. Where were you?
From the top, Julie.
From the top.
From the top.
Okay. Together with Nay, you search for a way into the buildings. You find the loading docks in the back are open. Entering quietly, there is no one around. Nay then leads you through the seemingly empty building. After a long and complete search of the buildings, you have found nothing that will lead you to the missing robots. Nay says, maybe we should head somewhere else? Lullaby Lake is a bit far, but some of my friends there can answer questions. Whirring Waste is closer and full of dark corners that could be hiding secrets. Which way do you want to go? Well, now I'm not so sure I trust him. It's kind of a wild goose chase. It was a red herring, as it were.
Maybe he likes fish.
The robot who likes fish.
Red herring specifically.
So Lullaby Lake, Whirring Waste.
Lullaby Lake sounds pleasant.
Does.
And the Whirring Waste sounds like a waste of time. But you're the leader, so you could be the dictator.
No, I'm down. Lullaby Lake. So there's a little forky.
Yeah,
so
that's
just
choice.
choose.
Yep, 13.
So 13. Lullaby Lake.
So we get a new location then.
New location comes out.
So off Lullaby Lake. Oh, it's nice and relaxing there. So sore gears feel better here, and secrets hidden all around. Bum bum bum.
Nay says, I know a shortcut that can save time. It should be quicker, but maybe a bit more risky. Do you want to take Nay's shortcut or take the more well-known common path?
I want to hear your reasoning for this, Julie.
Oh, I always go take the road less traveled by, because that makes all the difference.
Okay, Robert Frost, calm it down.
Don't go down the dark road. Go down the dark road.
Go down the dark road.
Okay.
The little devil on the shoulder is telling us to go down the dark road.
Shortcut. Page 23. Snap snare. Yes. You find yourself fighting through the thick forest around Lullaby Lake, hoping to reach the resort. Nay's shortcut takes you right into an old trapper's hunting grounds. Before you know it, you're trapped inside a snare. You see some trees just above the trap. You need to find a way out, or you may be stuck here for a long time. How will you escape this cage? So there's either the
So we need a battery of 2, a processor of 3, or a scanner of 1.
So I have a scanner of 4.
So
I can meet all of those qualifiers.
Yeah, but the best choice, you're going to be rolling 4 dice for scanners.
Yeah.
You're only looking for 1 success.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with my
Scanner.
So
how are you using your scanners?
Oh,
your
yeah.
observation or communication?
RP it.
So we're trying to get out of the snare. I am going to
Use your robot voice.
I was actually going to use my powers of observation to see if there's some sort of way to unlock it, like a lever that is supposed to be like a sneaky one that nobody notices, but you can press the button and it opens.
Ah.
That's what I was going to do.
Awesome.
Okay.
2 successes and 2 gears.
So you gain 2
Man,
gears and
clean
you
house.
baited on your own.
Doing it.
So we can turn to the next page.
All right.
Page 40.
Oh, that's down there a lot.
All right. While escaping from the Snape snare, you stumble across something shiny. Ooh, shiny.
Shiny.
There's a note attached. If you were caught by my snap snare, please accept this as an apology, friend. This savvy sensor may help you avoid these kinds of traps in the future. Rusty Russell.
Rusty Russell.
You pocket the savvy sensor. After getting past the traps, Nate eventually takes you to a path leading to the resort.
So we got new gear.
So you can flip that card.
Oh, so on the back side is going to be gear. Look at that, the savvy sensor. So shows a detailed map of area and can be used as a telescope.
It's pretty fancy looking.
That is fancy looking. I think that's
like
good.
it. I like
Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to wrap up this session right now. But is there anything else that you wanted to tell us about Robit's Riddle here?
So basically, you keep going in the book until you get to an ending, and then you add up all the points. So you can see that on that card right there, it was 2 points, kind of with the green screen behind it, plus whatever ending it says in the book.
Okay.
And you add up all the points and see how you did. There's a little card here that gives you a little stat of.
Oh, it gives you a how good you did.
Yep.
So there's no real failure.
There isn't. You could be like the next page next to it right here is a 3-point ending, and it would hit fairly quick, right? So this game can play in like 5 minutes, but it could take 45 minutes with lots of storytelling.
And it's all about the choices you make.
It is. So, and there's about 20 endings in each book, 5 really good ones. So it's going to take quite a few playthroughs to understand what's going on.
Very cool. And where can we find this game?
So it's currently being manufactured right now. So you can pre-order on my website, babageekgames.com, or anywhere else that you can probably search for Robit Riddle. It's, I think, the only thing out there like it. So.
All right, very cool. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about this game before we wrap up this session?
No, that's about it. I thank you guys for having me out here.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Kevin. And everyone, stay tuned. We're going to be bringing you more live coverage from PAX Unplugged as the day goes on. But for now, Twist Gaming doing a soft sign-off. I'm Matt.
I'm Julie.
Kevin.
Thanks again, Kevin. We really do appreciate you coming down. And I love the hat.
Thank you. I'll just keep it on all day. It's really a cheat to get people to come say hi.
I think it works.
Yeah.
It works. It makes you very approachable, I got to say.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks, everyone.